All right. Well, I don't have anything to talk about today other than probably to expand on yesterday. I checked out the bureau files. If you guys don't know, it's basically administrative results or executive outcomes, however you know the guy as. I knew him as executive outcomes, but it's administrative results where he gets to nerd out and go over details of things that he is incredibly well versed in. And like his thing is, he did a video going over the Jackson um, defense strategy, which was that he was not too terribly impressed with it. However, me being the enjoyer of the show that I am,
Is
I was
it
like,
my sixth grade history teacher wanting to apologize for being a massive dick?
I beg your pardon?
My friend and I would argue whenever he called the Fireflies terrorists. We got a lot of detention.
You know, you really need to stop letting people rile you up.
It's hard when they're dicks.
Point still stands.
alright, so
Hey, got another dive over here.
Where are you
okay.
taking me?
And with the Jackson defense strategy, he wanted to go over how the weapons weren't exactly.
Is it a new pair of sneakers?
How many of those do you have?
Not enough.
Girls in their shoes. But I checked out the Bureau files, and I do have to admit there is a few things in it that I would probably like to change.
Here.
And I do agree with admin or
Okay.
the agent,
Fuck it.
as
I'm
he's
done
probably going to be
guessing.
called.
Well, good.
But, like, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Which one?
Just yes.
How about laser discs? I heard that's a thing. Holy shit, Joel.
We're here.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
That it is.
Joel!
Surprise.
Holy shit. Oh, it's a motherfucking dinosaur. King of the Tyrant Lizards. That's a big boy.
Hmm. It's obligatory. You have to do it.
Ellie, be careful.
I'm climbing a dinosaur!
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
Whoa, what are you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
Wait, can you climb down?
Ah!
No, you can't.
Hey,
I actually tried bringing the joystick back to see if
yeah, I see.
it could just climb down,
Oh,
but
wasn't it awesome?
that was a
It's
no.
awesome that you didn't break anything.
That was awesome. Wyoming Museum of Science and History. How did you find this place?
Maria. She told me about it. Figured it'd be right up your alley.
Figured right.
I suppose if there was going to be a better defense of Jackson, I'd probably go with gun firing ports, not holes or loopholes, and
What's this?
select fire
It's a
weapons
book.
instead of shotguns and hunting
Dinosaur
rifles.
book.
Okay.
But now that there probably is a legitimate reason to, say that, because now that we know that uh, the show is going to be taking the whole thing in a direction that actually makes sense, where instead of Joel just simply being, taken away and murdered, right, and Ellie being a witness to it, it probably makes more sense for them to have Jackson have to deal with a horde of infected in the heavy or a bloater, and that'd be more of a reason for them not to send more people out. That'd probably be a more of a reason because they're lost a lot of good people. Many people got infected, got killed. Many people are, they're a valuable resource now. So it's either going out to Seattle and looking for Abby and her crew, or the decision and choice to stay at Jackson to help rebuild. So that's actually going to be a very, very serious thing, and I'm kind of happy they're
Oh,
taking it
look
that
at
way.
those talons.
That is a velociraptor.
Actually, it's a Deinonychus.
No, it's not.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they called them in this movie I saw.
Deinonychus, I believe, is what it's called.
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. One of the dinosaurs is here. Joel, it's for you.
Very funny.
That was pretty funny. Did you get it? It's because you're old.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Okay. Compsognathus. Whew, that's a big name for little guys.
Yeah. They'd swarm you.
Did you see that in a movie too?
Actually, yeah. But a different one. See, there's a sequel. Wasn't as good.
I always, always, always laugh at that. I find that amusing. I don't quite care for this game so much either, and I believe this is a sequel that wasn't as good. But why are you playing this game for like the third time? Well, you see, I have no problem playing this game so long as I have the opportunity and the chance to make fun of it ever so slightly. I just realized I don't have a hat. It's a bummer. Dimetrodon.
Dimetrodon was an apex predator.
It's an apex predator.
The most badass predator.
Pretty short for that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
It's moments like these I get to enjoy the game for more than what Neil wanted it to be.
Gallimimus's name means chicken mimic. Who names these?
Scientists.
Well, they're dumb.
Yeah.
Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day. Whew. Imagine the poops.
Yeah, there's one scene where, actually one of the guys said, that's a big mound of shit.
What is this movie, and when can we see it?
Tell you what, When we get back to Jackson, movie night.
Oh man, if only the game was just this. I would have enjoyed it more. No, you gotta at some point gotta play as the fucking antagonist so you can see that it's all relative. Whatever.
Whoa, this one's brain was the size of a walnut.
No, no way. Looks like you two have something in common.
Oh, good one.
I really do miss moments like these. I hope the show has plenty of them.
Velociraptor. Joel, this is the one you were talking about, the Velociraptor?
So small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
Nah.
Look how thick this one's skull is.
Kinda looks like Tommy.
I'm telling him you said that.
Please don't. Get you in the right light. Boom, Tommy.
Whoa, this one looks like a bird.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe the birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I happen to know a thing or two.
From a movie.
Keep going.
There's a hat.
Here we go.
Nice.
Did you go to museums a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah loved them. I swear that girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
Looks like a giraffe.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Hey!
I see the appeal.
Told you.
Uh, in my local area, we do have museums like this.
Did you know this was here?
We can head back.
Oh, shut up. Oh. Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, Mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, the Arizona has got like its
Hey, Joel,
own sort of
guess
museum.
what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
Did they become superflies?
What? No.
But yeah, in Arizona, we've got this.
Whoa.
Tell me another fun fact.
Astronauts say the moon smells like gunpowder.
That is a fun fact. Well, wait, how would they...
Oh, well, they would take the moon samples back inside and smell them later, I guess.
But yeah, Arizona's got like this meteor crater or asteroid crater, and there's like a science facility right next to it that's open to the public.
Okay, what's next?
You tell me.
Quiz me.
I don't know. Who was the first person in space?
Oh, it's easy. Yuri Gagarin.
Gagarin? Is that?
Gagarin? I don't know how you say it. I've only read it, so. Anyway, he flew to space on April 12th, 1961.
Color me impressed. How many books have you read about this?
Come on, Joel. Isn't it incredible?
Why don't you tell me what you like about it?
I don't know. People in your time, they had it easy.
I guess relatively speaking, sure.
I mean, they didn't need to go to space, but they did it anyway. It's ballsy.
Ballsy. All right, kiddo. Now I get it.
Too bad you're not going to find a Katy Perry in here.
Fuck yeah.
Where's the steering wheel?
Rovers don't use steering wheels. They use joysticks.
Huh. Hang on. Is this the real one?
Well, considering they left the real ones on the moon, I would say no.
Space artifacts. What is that supposed to be? Shuttle tiles. Hmm.
So cool.
How's it smell in there?
Like space. And dust.
Alright, I think this is the one. So speaking of Katy Perry, apparently the device or shuttle that she was in actually wasn't a space shuttle for a couple of reasons, and I had to look into this myself. But apparently, the hatch door, the thing the game's wanting to tell me to press triangle for, has to open this way.
Whoa.
Yeah, so the shuttle door or the hatch door has to open from the outside, and there is a special tool that is used to open the shuttle door. So, as you know, to remove any sort of safety risks to the astronauts or the occupants or passengers inside. But in the Katy Perry thing that we saw is when they touched down and they were about ready to finish up their little public demonstration of the shuttle they were using. Whoever was inside the shuttle, I don't know who, there's no way of knowing who unless people come forward about it, but the door to the shuttle that Katy Perry was in opened from the inside, meaning that if they'd actually gone into space, they could have been at risk to a unexpected decompression from the door opening the wrong way.
After you.
And the device, the shuttle itself that Katy Perry was in, didn't look like this one. I know in this game, like this capsule, I believe it's called. I don't know. I haven't actually looked into the very long history of astronauts in space flight and travel, but the capsule itself, and we can see this from Jeff Bezos's cock that got launched into space. It actually had, left the Earth's atmosphere and had re-entered the Earth's atmosphere, and it looked like it was burned and charred and, burnt to a crisp and stuff like that. It looked like the paint had been burnt off, right? And the one that Katy Perry came back in didn't. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Those two being the two of them being like it wasn't actually in space, and they weren't actual astronauts.
Okay.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
Oh, it's so badass. Man. Could you imagine just...
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it. Close your eyes.
I can't. My heart's gonna break, man. This is too sweet.
Here.
There's more museum stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
And just how do you plan on getting yourself over
Ah!
there? Never give anyone else this much grief.
Get down here!
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
I want a good splash. We've got more exploring to do.
Geronimo!
Nice.
Oh, look at that. A wood pallet. Doesn't that bring back memories?
Joel, look. Want to give me a ride?
Those days are long gone, kiddo.
Natural History Center.
Hey, who's me in there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you. Come on, we can't chicken out now.
I'm telling you, her lips were not fucking moving. Oh, God. I can't wait to see that in the show. Bella Ramsey going through line after line without having to move her lips. God. It's bringing back some pretty bad dubbing from the martial arts films from like the 60s and 70s.
Hey, bad news. There's shit blocking the door.
Well, see if you can find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs around. Ooh. Stay strong, buddy.
Hmm.
This guy needed a hug. It's dark in here.
That guy needed more than a hug.
Shit. Come on, fucker.
And fucking flashlight went out on me. That's nice. Okay. That's a bit of an interesting glitch there.
Stupid fake animals.
It just has to be the animals that fucking startles Ellie's a freaking wolf. So apparently, there's greater meaning behind that pig. Apparently, in Ellie and Dina at the farm, there's a so-called lost chapter that they removed from the game for whatever reason. And in that lost chapter, Ellie goes hunting and she tracks down this pig. And I'm guessing because Neil probably didn't want to reanimate or have a whole new pig made for this scenario or for the lost chapter that was removed. It probably figured to be better if they reuse and recycle old assets.
I'm in here!
The hell was it?
It's just some animal.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark. Come on.
Anyways, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later.